Hey everyone, welcome back. So we're moving along. This is lesson 3. Today we're going to learn about strings, or writing words, which are called strings. Let's get into this. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe so that we can continue to do this and make great content for you guys. And make sure to leave a like. And if you have any comments, any questions, comment. Let me know what you think about the videos. If you think we could do anything better, if you have questions you need answers, anything at all. If you think we're doing a good job, just comment, let me know. I try to answer all the comments and all the questions you guys have. I am here to help you. So let's get into our lesson number 3. Alrighty, let's open up Xcode here, guys. Get started with a new playground. iOS blank. Okay, this is our 3rd lesson. Today's focus, strings and a couple other things. So 3rd lesson, we're going to call this. Let's open this up. Okay, here we go. Let's delete this first one here, the variable string hello playground. Keep the UI kit up there. Bam, bam, bam. Alrighty. Xcode preferences. You're just going to put this in presentation large so you guys can see better. Okay, here we go. So declaring strings. So a sentence or words or any letters in Xcode and Swift, it is called a string. So I'm going to show you guys how to declare a string. So declaring a string, you guys know how to declare a constant now. So we're going to declare a constant. Let name, whatever you want it to be. Let's say name. That's what I'm going to put it as. You can put it as whatever you want. Equal, and this is how you declare a string, guys. So you do that little symbol there, the quotations, the double quotations there, and then that's how you start it, and you end it with a double quotation. And then in between those 2 double quotations, you're going to write whatever it is that you want to write there. So let's say let name equal, my name is Michael. I'm going to say let name equal Michael. Oh, I spelled my name wrong. Let name equal Michael. So there you go. That's how you declare a string. Now we run this code and my name shows up over here in the results sidebar. Remember, you can always click on here or click on this little eyeball here to get a better look at it. If you have a lot of text, sometimes you can do that to see what it looks like over here. Okay, so that's that. So yeah, that's how you declare a string. The name or identifier can be whatever you want. So name Michael, let example equal hello. There you go. That's a string too. So now you guys know how to declare strings. So as kind of a tradition they do whenever you're getting into a new programming language, a very long tradition has been to type hello world in the first programming language, when you're first starting a programming language. So I am going to declare a string. We can say let hello world equal hello world. All right. And it pops up over here. Now you guys can also go print and just type in our name here, which it'll pop up with our auto completion. Print, and in brackets here, hello world. Run that, and down here it pops up hello world. So congratulations, you guys have written your first string, and you've also written hello world, which is a long going tradition in all programming languages. So you are now on your way to becoming a famous programmer. Alrighty, good job everyone. So we'll go more into that print statement later. Basically what the printing is you can print messages to the console here. Whenever you print something, it doesn't show up in your programming, but you might want to print certain messages to the console here so that you can look at them. We're going to go over that later, so don't worry about that now. So this is how you declare strings here. So you just declare your constant, put your name or identifier, the assignment operator, and then the string that you want to do, and you just do it in between two of the double quotations. So it's as simple as that. So once you declared your constant, you can use auto completion, you can write it again, whatever you want, and you can use it as many times as you want. And as you know, constants always remain the same. So bam, pops up like there. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so let's get into some more stuff here, like adding strings together. So how you would add a string together is, I'm going to put up here, I'm going to put let hello, or let greeting equal hello. So, and now we could say let my greeting, or whatever you want to name it, let my greeting. So whenever you guys are declaring constants, you can use your constants and you can add them and you can put them into new constants. So I'm going to put let my greeting equal, and we're going to go name, and I'm going to go plus greeting. So let my greeting equal name plus greeting. We're going to run that, and it says Michael hello. So that's not very good. So we're going to backspace. We're going to go greeting. We're going to go plus, and if you want to do a space, you can go and just do a space. See, we have a space here. Plus name. So that's how you add your strings together. And we created a new constant called my greeting, which is a string that says hello Michael. Greeting is hello. We did a space here and Michael. So now we can use my greeting again wherever we want it, and it will say hello Michael. That's our new constant that we've created there. So when you are declaring a string, you can put whatever characters you want into it. So you can put, the whole alphabet, you can do the whole alphabet. You can put emojis in there, put as many emojis as you want. You can do spaces, commas, all of it, numbers, whatever. But whatever you want, put it inside there. That's your string, right? You run the code, it's all gonna show up over here. You can click this to get a better look at it. Click on the eye here. So that's how it works. You can put whatever you want into it. So yeah, you can add the strings together too, as we did here, and you can continue to add them together. Like we could declare a new string here. Let question equal how are you, question mark. And now we can go let greeting and question equal, or whatever you want the name to be, it's up to you. And now I can do equal my greeting plus question. Now we're probably gonna need to put some spaces in here. Let's run this code and see. So it shows up here as hello Michael, how are you? So we're gonna need a space and maybe a comma. So let's do this. Let's add one of these in here, and let's put a comma and a space. And let's run this code again. And now we're gonna get hello Michael, how are you? So that's how you do that. Pretty easy stuff. So that's how you declare a string, that's how you add them together. As you see, we added two strings into my greeting. You can just continue to add them in as much as you want. So that's how you do that. So another way, if you want to add strings together, I'm going to show you another way to add strings together and integers. So let's go back up here to the top. Okay, so here's another way how to add strings together. You could say I just backspace that stuff. I'm just creating a new one here. Put the title as whatever you want, your name, identifier. I'm just gonna put my greeting. So we're declaring a constant, let my greeting equal. So now I'm gonna put those. We're gonna put our string in here. Now here's another way you could add strings together. So you do a backward slash followed by 2 parentheses or brackets. A backward slash followed by 2 parentheses or brackets, and then in the middle of these 2 brackets here, you can put the name of any of our previous constants we've declared. So I'm gonna put greeting in here. So I type in greeting. There you go. It pops up in our auto completion here. I'm going to select greeting, and then we're already in our string here, so we don't have to do any pluses or anything since we've put it in here. So now I'm going to do greeting, hello, and I just did a space. Now I'm going to do this backward slash with the parentheses again, and I'm going to put name right here. Enter. So that's another way to add it right there. And if we see what pops up here, it says hello Michael. So that's the second way to do it, right? So you can do it that way, or you can do it like we did in the first one, which was, it was greeting plus a space plus name. And that's the exact same thing. So they both show up the exact same here. So yeah, that's 2 ways to add your strings together. Now you're going to be adding strings together. You're going to be using this a lot. So it's really useful and good to know. So you can also add, so we've gone over 3 different types now. So the types are when we declared our integer. So let our integer equal 7. So here we're declaring a new integer. We're declaring our integer to the value of 7, and the type here is an integer. So this has a type called integer. Up here, the type is a string. We've gone over 3 types so far. We've gone over integers as one type. The next type we went over is doubles, and now this is our 3rd type that we're going over here, which is called a string. So we've gone over 3 types so far. So I'm going to show you how you can add doubles or integers and strings together. So you're just going to use the same format you used here. So you can add any number in, or you can add text too. So in these brackets you can add spaces, text, whatever you want. So I'm going to say hello Michael, let's have hello Michael, comma, can we have dinner at, and then we're going to do our backward slash with the parentheses, and inside I'm going to put our integer. Our, oh, maybe I need to run this first for it to show up. Oh, let's see, my playground's being a bit slow here. Might have to put that up there above that so that it works. Our integer, there we go. Sometimes in these playgrounds you have to have the text. When code runs, it runs from the top to the bottom. So sometimes you're going to need code to be above. It needs to be declared above if you want it to be below. Usually Xcode works pretty good and you don't have to do this too much. We'll go more into that later, but that's just why I moved our integer up to here, because it wasn't working for a second. So as you can see, let my greeting equal, I put the greeting in, the name, I said can we have dinner at our integer, and if we click on the eyeball over here, let's see, or let's click on this one here. Hello Michael, can we have dinner at 7? Need a question mark over here. Put a question mark in. Let's run this code again. Let's see what pops up here. Hello Michael, can we have dinner at 7? So there you go. So as you can see, for our strings, so this thing here is now of type string, because if we repeat, if we repeat my greeting down here, you're gonna see that it's gonna say the exact same thing. It's a constant now, we can use it wherever we want. But it says, hello Michael, can we have dinner at 7? And if you look over here, you can see that this is a string because it has the double apostrophes on each side. So this is of type string. So there you go, that's how you add things to a string. So in here we've added a bunch of things to our string here. We have added a string into a string, another string into our string. We've added text into our string, and we've added an integer into our string. So that's how you add things into strings. Really simple and easy. So yeah, really cool stuff. Great stuff. So we're doing well. All right. So now I want to show you guys how, if you want something to, so right now our string, it all appears on a single line. Now, if you want to write a string that has multiple lines, I want to show you guys how to do that. So we are going to go let list equal. So we're going to do our parentheses, or our quotations, double quotations here. So we're going to go let list equal. I'm going to say 1 milk. This is our grocery list. So now, to declare a new line, what you're going to do is this. You're going to do a backward slash, one backward slash, followed by a lowercase n. That is how you declare a new line. So now that I did that, I can just start typing immediately after. So now we're on a new line. So I'm going to go 2 is fruit. Space. Now I'm going to declare a new line again. So backward slash followed by a lowercase n. And I'm going to go, we're on a new line now, starting our new line. So I'm going to go number 3 is yogurt. I'm making like a smoothie or something here. So there you have it. So let's run this code here and let's see what we get. So here, let's click here so we can get a better look. So in our results sidebar here, it shows, you know, pretty much exactly as we typed it. It shows with our new lines here. And then when I click on this, or the little eyeball here, you can see our string, what it's going to look like. And there you go. We've created a list. We've created multiple lines there. So that's how you do more than one line. Now I'm going to show you another way to do more than one line. And looks like my battery's low. I'm going to go grab my charger. 1 second. Okay, I put the charger in. We're good to go. Okay, so now you guys know how to create a string with multiple lines. You just do backward slash lowercase n, and as you can see, the backward slash lowercase n, it doesn't show up anywhere in here. So that's how you declare a new line. And then I just start immediately right there. If I put a space here, then I would have a space at the beginning of my thing. If you want them to all start on the first thing, you don't need a space at all. So that's that. Okay, I'm going to show you guys another way to do new lines. You know, I kind of like using this new way here. I'm going to show you sometimes. It works good. So we're going to say let second list equal. I'm just going to go boop, boop, boop. 3 of these double quotations. To end it, we would also do 3 double quotations, and then everything in between these 2 lines here would be on different lines, like wherever you put it. So you could say this. Let's go grocery list, and we go milk, fruit, yogurt, yada yada yada, etc. Okay, let's run that right there. Here we go. Okay, so as you can see, if you look over here, it's popping up with, it shows the new line here, right? So that's another way to do new lines. If we click, let's see if we can get a good look at, okay, here we go. So if we click on this little I here, grocery list, milk, fruit, yogurt. That wasn't very good, but anyways, that's a bit what it looks like. It shows you a little bit, but you guys get the picture. So that's another way to do multiple lines on here. So guys, thanks for watching. We've learned quite a bit here. You guys have learned about strings. You guys have learned to declare strings. You guys have also declared your first string. You guys have written hello world, which joins you to the ranks of all your fellow programmers in the world. You're now a programmer. We have learned how to combine strings together with the plus symbols. And we've learned how to combine strings, text, symbols, integers, all together using this backslash and parentheses and putting them in the middle here inside of a new string. We've learned how to do our strings on multiple lines. We've learned 2 different ways to do this. So you guys are doing great. And yeah, it's been great having you. So thanks for joining us on our 3rd lesson, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Peace.